What is going on, guys? Today I decided to make my first ever YouTube video on my YouTube channel. And yes, if you haven't figured out already, this is figskib_customs on Instagram. But today I decided to make my first YouTube video because I've been posting photos on my Instagram for years now, and I just thought it was time to transition over to YouTube. And so today I'm just going to take you through my whole CM Punk collection, because this is pretty much all I collect. I do have some other things in that, especially in that bin right there. And you can see some Usos, some Rock figures, also some Walking Dead down there. So I do collect other things, but mainly I collect Punk figures. And I would like to say that I have one of the best Punk collections in the world. So, I just decided to show it off on YouTube this time. So I would say, let's give you a little room tour on what we have here. So let's start up here, and we got my AEW era of Punk up here. I used to have a lot more than this, got rid of a lot, and just kept my favorite ones. And so let's dive right in. So obviously here we got the Supreme here, and added some thigh tats and the AMA logos on the knee pads, and then a custom cloth hoodie from Threadhead. I love the Supreme figure, such a good figure. We also got a custom all-in 2021. That was actually made by my good friend BEW Customs on Instagram and YouTube. My good friend Brian went off on that. We have the Mattel custom there. We also have the official Jazzwares release right there, the unmatched 4 bed there in the back. We got a fix up here with the unmatched kick pads on the regular Walmart exclusive, doing the go to sleep pose. And then we're getting into some customs here. So yes, I forgot to say that, but we have customs, regular release figures, Mattel Jazzwares. We have all sorts of stuff in here. So this is actually a custom made by also BW Animations, and this is all in 2023. You got the bloody head scan look. Let's see if we get a good shot on that. We also got a non-bloody head scan look there, all made by my boy Brian. And yeah, just such clean work. Got a custom X title there. Just such a sick gear. I love the white. I love any white gears. They're so clean. I made that one right there as well. And then we got All Out 2022 CM Punk here before he became all bloody. And this was actually made by Angel Styles on Instagram. He actually, I got tons of work from him in the past, but just such clean work by him. Got a custom AEW title there from, I think, Turnquist, I believe. Might be wrong on that, but just such clean work. Angelo does it so clean every time. And I mean, yeah, just look at the gear again. More white, blue, and red gear. Just love it. I also forgot to show you what's over here, but we got some 2 statues here. I think I got those 2 from eBay. We got a couple plushies there. I got one of them from my good friend, also Bro Figs. And then we got 2 OG Punk basics in the back there. I think that the one on the left there is like the first Punk figure they ever made, if I'm not wrong on that. And then we got the Rumble 2010 and the red. I don't know why. They're not in good condition, as you can see, but I don't know. I just decided to keep them on card. I thought they looked pretty sick. You got the AW flag up there just because, I don't know, obviously I was so hyped when he returned in 2021, so I just bought the flag and went crazy on that. But yeah, let's continue here, and got the First Dance exclusive there in the back. We got the Blood and Guts 2-pack with MJF. Such a sick look for Punk. Love the blood. And then we got more Supreme parts here in the camo look. Got the thigh tats, AMA, knee pad decals again. And a custom head scan, also made by BW, with the hair down look. It's actually one of the head skins that came with the Blood and Guts 2-pack, just repainted without the blood. I love that look. It looks so sick. Go to sleep pose. That's why I love the Supreme. There's so many different poses you can do. You can see another one there in the back, the X pose. That's one of my favorite looks that you can do with the Supreme. I love it. Got the snarling head scan. Love the head scan as well. So I'll give Jazzwares the props when props is due. They did really good work on that Supreme. And then we got a custom Revolution 2022 Punk before he was bloody again. You got the entrance look and then obviously the bloody look back there. But I actually made this in there's not much to it. That jacket is from the Luminaries punk, and I just painted over the dog logo that was originally on it, or the skull logo that was on it, and placed that dog decal on the jacket. The head scan, I just repainted the hair and beard black, touched it in with some gray, and then these shorts are actually made by Ralph's Custom Figure Clothing, and I forgot what base I used for it, but I just threw all the clothes on, and boom, you got your Revolution custom punk gear. And then for our last AW punk figure, we got a custom Revolution 2022 against Eddie Kingston. This was made by TSM Customs, RIP to the legend. But I threw on a BW custom head sculpt again, same one as before. And again, I just love the hair down look. And I love this gear. I love the shorts look. I love the Chicago colorway, and TSM went off on the sculpting and the paint work. I just love it. And I mean, that completes the AW collection as far as loose figures go, because you got a lot of mock AW punks, actually every single one of them over there stashed in the corner because they don't really have much room in here. Also got a mock Elite 28, another chase. I have multiple of those chases. And then back here in the shadow boxes, can't really get to them, but we got two customs there, Jazzworks punk customs there that I got from Steinsenberg Customs. And I actually got those before Jazzwares made any punk figures. Steinsenberg just went up in there and applied all those decals, and I think we did a trade for them. And you got obviously the Money Bank 2011 gear, the TLC 2011 gear, the 2 times that he won the spinner belt. And so yeah, I just like that little piece there. You also got a pipe bomb and an SES in that one, and those are actually unique because they have kick pads. They have smooth kick pads. They don't have that little indentation as the regular release has. They both have the smooth kick pads, and those are pretty hard to come by, so I just threw them in a shadow box. And yeah. And then we got probably my favorite custom in my entire collection. It's this Ring of Honor punk custom made by Nick's Custom Toys, and this is absolutely incredible. This is absolutely my favorite punk head sculpt that I have in my collection. It looks just like him, so realistic. He went off on this. He sculpted the torso, the pants also, I'm pretty sure. He's got the tattoo on the calf. He also made that custom Ring of Honor belt or title, and sculpted wrist tape. And yeah, this is literally probably my favorite punk custom, like I said, in my entire collection. It's just so clean. It looks just like him, and I also got it for really cheap, so just absolutely incredible. And yeah, I think that pretty much does it with the top shelf. So let's go down to the middle shelf, and we got a lot going on here. I'll make this quick. I don't want this video to be too long, but you just got 2 punk basics here. The t-shirt series in the gray, love that shirt. Just a random punk basic there. Got the Holy Grail here, the OG SES ringside exclusive. Paid a lot for that, and yeah, finding this in box not only is hard, but it's also very expensive. So if you're a punk collector, that is a must, even though it is very rare and expensive. We got a Luke Gallows jacket there that came with him. I actually don't have Luke Gallows, but kept that vest just for some reason. We got a Micro Brawler. We got 2 punk pops here, the 2 that they made, pink and the Elite 16, Money Bank 2011. And those 2 are also very expensive to find in box. I actually have the that one in box, not the pink one. That one's so hard to find. And obviously, speaking of Elite 16, there's Elite 16, my favorite figure of all time, my favorite gear of all time, and we'll get more into that in a minute. And then we got the Elite 11. This is actually one of my favorite punk elites they ever made as well, which a lot of people might not know. But yeah, that Elite 11 is so nostalgic. I just love it. We got, I don't know if you remember, but they used to include these belts with the basics back in the day. It says CM Punk right there. Got 3 Slammy Awards just because Punk won some. Random spinner there, microphone thing there. Random cutout from a basic packaging. 3 custom Money in the Bank briefcases that Punk won. Got 2 of the same one right there, just different sizes. And then the WrestleMania 25 one, all custom made by me. We got another Elite 16 Punk there, mint on card. We got a WWE 13, the video game. First Dance ice cream packaging. I wasn't there for the event. I bought that off eBay. Got a custom Best in the World Punk shirt. The skateboard that came with Darby Allin. We got a Build and Brawl Punk there, I believe. We got a WrestleMania 28 Build-A-Figure Ricardo Rodriguez. Mint on card there. We actually have two of those right there. We'll get to that wall in a second. Got the Elite 6 there. A couple Punk signs and the megaphone again. Some basic kick pads for some reason. We got the WrestleMania 24 Punk basic. I don't know. Decided to keep that in box as well. And then as well as this battle pack here with Vince McMahon. We also got a little card up there to match the match. And yeah, I just that battle pack is actually so nostalgic, and I just love the way it looks. Obviously with the boss right there. And then we'll take you to this wall first, actually. And well, all the way up top, we got a OG 2011 Punk shirt. We got the newer figures, actually. Defining Moments, Pipe Bomb, mint on card. Obviously, had to have the new Money in the Bank 2011 Ultimate. Such a great figure. Love that figure. Got the Return Survivor Series 2023 Mattel Creations Punk. Love that as well. Got the Jim Ross. Again, WrestleMania 28. WrestleMania 29. The Elite 20. We actually got the All-Stars 2-pack with Stone Cold, and this was signed by CM Punk himself. I did not get that signed myself. I bought that off eBay. Got that actually for a really good deal. Happy with that. We got the OG Classic Elite 1. Also another one very hard to find in box. Got the ECW Ringside Exclusive. And then another Elite 29. And actually, I said it before, that was Elite 28. That's Elite 29. Yeah, Elite 29. I always get that mixed up. And we just got this shelf right here is sort of, I'm going for is like his second WWE run. And so we got sort of a timeline here when he returned. That's a custom that I made from Jazzwares Parts with the accurate gray shorts rather than the dark blue that they made. Or not shorts, the gray jeans. And they use like a very dark blue. Not accurate, but you know, we'll still take it. Got the regular Mattel Creations back there. Threw on a different shirt. Top picks with knee tape, thigh tats, and knee pad AMA logos. We got a Elite 115 there in the back. Two of them actually. We also got a custom one here made by the NWF. Such clean work. This is actually his gear based off Royal Rumble 2024, which I actually attended there in Tampa with my good friend Russell Bro Figs. We also met MDT there. Such a fun time. I actually made this custom Clash at the Castle referee Punk when he screwed over Drew McIntyre. Got the custom Jordans there with the Nike logo. We got a little hand there with the two, little referee hand there when he counted 2 for Drew and screwed him over for the title. Painted up the beard a little bit. That's the Elite 20 head scan. Just paint up the beard differently. We got a little fix up here, ultimate fix up with the newer basic, or it's an older head scan, but came with the newer basic that they made. Threw on some smaller Top Picks legs and just plain black kick pads, sort of like a 2013 look. That's actually a custom BW head sculpt that he gifted me over in Vegas when we were there for WrestleMania 41 with Muscle Bro, and met MDT there, and WSC. Just such a fun time. Just got a random body there from the Blood and Guts 2-pack. I don't know why. I just don't know what to do with that yet. And then yeah, these are sort of just floating around here. Don't know where to put them yet. But we got the Macho Elite 113 Punk there. Also the basic with Randy Orton loose out of the box there. And speaking of that battle pack, we have it mock right here because Randy Orton's one of my favorite of all time. My top 3 favorite of all time are Punk, Cena, and Orton. So I just thought this battle pack was pretty cool to keep in box. We got the Netflix Top Picks packaging here. I just love the packaging, like I said, and the Top Picks figure is a pretty damn good figure as well. But that packaging just convinced me to keep it mock. We got a little plaque here. Not a plaque with a piece of the canvas or anything, but it's from, obviously, Survivor Series War Games 2023 when he returned. Just such an incredible moment that I will never forget for the rest of my life. We got a signed little punk thing there that they were selling at Rumble back in 2024. They were selling that for like 25 bucks. I thought that was such a steal. So obviously I copped that. And then right next to it, we got an Elite 115 in box, just because I was at that event and thought I should have it. But sorry guys for the cuts and keep on cutting, because I'm trying to film this in like one continuous shot, but it's hard to talk about everything. Also, I'm not used to talking behind a camera like this, so just sort of adjusting the thing, so bear with me. But let's talk about the second shelf here and all the figures on it. We'll just run this down quickly, but right here, we got my favorite match of all time, Money in the Bank 2011. This is sort of a little piece here with Vince there in the middle. Got the 2 gears that he wore. John Cena, favorite John Cena gear of all time. You got both spinner titles on both of them, because technically they were both champions at one point. But obviously Cena walked in, Money in the Bank champion. Punk walked out, Money in the Bank champion. So just thought that was a pretty cool touch there. Got the AMA logos on the Elite 16. Got the standees for them. Got another red Cena here in the back with the OK hands, is what I like to call them, which actually Mattel is probably never going to release again. So those are actually highly sought after. And then got a custom fix-up Punk that I made post match for Money in the Bank. You got the hair all messed up, and this is actually before they even announced the Ultimate that they made, which probably totally trumps this, but I'm still happy with this. We got the custom hair, the messed up hair that he had, the shoulder tats, the knee pad that was down, the spinner championship. You can't see it, but it actually says John Cena on there, because I think that came with the Ultimate RVD. And again, the shoulder tats. And that's another thing with collecting Punk figures, because obviously Mattel's not going to make the Pepsi logo or the Spitfire G.I. Joe logo. So you got to go in there and buy decals and apply them yourself. So I've done that to most of them, not all of them, but to most of these Punks. And yeah, that's just another thing to keep up with, which is whatever. But let's do a quick rundown. There's so much to go over. We got some basics here in the back. I have all the Punk basics, but here's a few of them here. I want to go into detail on these things, but I don't want this video to be like an hour long. So we got a TLC 2012 custom Punk there that I made when he fought Chris Jericho. Got an AJ Lee, obviously, because his wife. We got some Flex Force things there. I don't know why I was keeping those. I'm a completionist, so yeah, just decided to grab a few of those. We got a Kofi there in the back, because that's the only tag team partner that Punk won a tag team belt with. Heyman, suited Heyman, obviously, from 2013. Suited Triple H, COO style. Just takes me back to 2011, 12, that type of, when Punk and Triple H were feuding. More basics over there. Sorry guys, can't really reach all the way back there to give you guys a better look, but I actually have another custom briefcase there with that WrestleMania 24. And in the front right here, we got a pipe bomb. We got a custom SummerSlam 2013 when he went against Brock. Custom kick pads made by BEW. Love that gear. I call it the Wolverine gear. Got WrestleMania 28 with the custom gray shirt. Got a fix-up SES with the tattooed torso. Got the Elite 11, the Elite 6 fix-up, the Elite 1 fix-up, the ECW ringside exclusive fix-up, Jim Ross, Elite 20, the WrestleMania 29, got a custom Chicago Blackhawks hockey jersey. This is actually the exact look he had when he was feuding with Ryback. Yeah, added some the NHL logo onto that custom jersey. I forgot who made that, but shout out to you. We got another Angelo custom here, Royal Rumble 2014 with the custom Gracie hoodie. Love that gear as well. Added the white knee tape myself. And obviously that was the last Punk appearance before he left back there in 2014. We got a custom Royal Rumble 2013. Unfortunately, when he lost the title to The Rock, this was fully made by BW Customs again. Brian is just the best customizer in the world, and he went off on this. Love that custom. At the Elite 113 Macho, another one. We got a custom Halloween spider gear made by Angelo. Got a Yankees Punk here. Forgot who made that. And then we got a custom red gear. Actually, that's the Rumble 2010. Got the green one there. Forgot who made those two. But we got the Chicago Blackhawks Payback 2013, I think, against Jericho. That's also made by Angelo. We got a custom sort of like an SES masked Punk look here that I made. I also made that white flashback one there, as well as I fixed up that pink WrestleMania 25 Punk there, and then just to fix up Elite 11 there in the corner. And yeah, that pretty much does it. Actually, right here we have the regular as is All Stars 2-pack, Elite 1, ECW ringside exclusive, and the Elite 6. So I kind of like, because back in the day when I was a little bit younger, I liked my Punks with the tatted torso. So that's why I sort of like did the torso swap with the Elite 1 right there and the ringside ECW exclusive. But I had to have them regular as is as well. And now we're sort of winding down. We're almost done here, but we'll take a look at this custom display here that I got put together, or that I made. Money in the Bank 2011 Punk when he's hopping the barricade, blowing the kiss. You got the spinner title with the John Cena name on it. You got the fans. That fan right there in the Punk shirt actually is a real fan from that event. We got a custom backdrop there, and I printed and glued those Punk signs on that were from the actual match. We got the Money in the Bank 2011 disc back there. Obviously, we got Laurinaitis, Vince, and then the Money in the Bank custom poster there. Barricade, WWE HD. I forgot who actually made me those, but yeah, shout out to you. Thank you so much for this. He also included some pictures from the match as well, and just a regular picture there. But I absolutely love this piece. I have this posted on my Instagram if you guys want to see more pictures. I know the lighting is kind of bad in there, so if you guys want to see better pictures, go check out my Instagram. But yeah, love this piece. Blowing the kiss, knee pad down. Just such a, I knew as soon as I seen that Ultimate, I knew I needed to do this. So love that piece. And then over here we got sort of like my Jax Punks area. That one in the card right there, that ECW one, I think is the first ever Punk figure that any toy company has ever made, if I'm not mistaken by that. And then we just got some obviously Ruthless Aggression and two t-shirts, one over there. We got the microaggressions, all the microaggressions down here. We got a custom World Championship there with, it actually says CM Punk on that. I don't know if you can see. I think I got that from Turnquist as well. And then we just got some Topps cards here that I just threw in there because I didn't know where else to put them. And then over here, it's actually one of my favorite pieces. But we got the all-out media scrum. CM Punk, when he's all bloody, he's got the towel. His knee pad, or his kick pad, is rolled down. You got the Mindy's Bakery custom muffins and stuff. You got the Spindrift drinks. Obviously, the championship. You got the AW backdrop. I have this posted on my Instagram as well. Oh, yeah, we also got the microphones there with the custom microphone stands that I made from like extra Lego pieces. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. This custom was originally made by TSM, but it was the clean version. And then I decided to go up in here and make it the bloody version. So I just added all the blood and this head scan here that came with the 2-pack, the Blood and Guts 2-pack. Just popped that on there since it already had blood on it. And I added all the blood. And I also painted up the kick pad to make it look like it was rolled down, like for how it was. But I absolutely love this piece. I love this display. This and the Money Bank 2011 are my two favorites. I just love it. So again, if you guys want to see more pictures, head over to my Instagram. And then all the way over here, we got the two punks, the two return punks, the 2021 and the 2023. So yeah, I got two of those Mattel Creations in the box. I just didn't know what to do with this extra one, so I said, hey, why not? Let's just throw it in here and throw it with the First Dance one. So yeah, we got both the return punks over here. Got a lot of these ice cream bars here that I got from Threadhead. I think I got those for free, so I just threw them in here, as well as some cutout pieces from the First Dance box, and some Jazzwares cutout packaging from over there. Down here we got tons of custom shirts, mostly from a Threadhead. I'm not gonna go through all these, but yeah, a bunch of custom shirts. This is sort of just like a miscellaneous section with just a bunch of extra championships that punks won. We got some little stuff here, the some rumblers, punk rumblers. I don't have all the punk rumblers, but we got most of them here. Got a Rumbler Cena just because love that Cena gear. We also got the Knuckle Cruncher that they just released recently, and then the mini squishies or whatever they were called, Punk and Cena down there. We got a huge forgot those were called, but the huge Punk Jax figure there. Another Micro Brawler and NXT, a Nexus armband, a little Punk cutout that I got from my boy Gabby. And then the LJN there, loose. This is sort of like a Ring of Honor section, so technically I should put that Ring of Honor custom Punk down here, but I don't know, I just like showing it off up top. But yeah, this is like a Ring of Honor section. We got both Luminaries, regular and Chase, loose. We got a custom one here with more Ralph's custom figure clothing, shorts, threw on the jacket, and then a custom head scan that I made using the Elite 6, and painted the hair blonde. Yeah, there's not good lighting down here, so sorry about that. We got some DVDs back there that I've had since I was a kid, at least that one, Best Matches of 2011, TLC 2011. Another Micro Brawler, the Ring of Honor one over there, and then some extra Ring of Honor shorts made by Ralph's. Another extra Ring of Honor championship, forgot who made that. CM Punk sign again, and then this custom card that I got from Nick that came with the custom up there. So yeah, it just makes it extra special. You see there, 1 of 1. Yeah, I just love that custom. Over here, just things that I don't know where to put yet, but we just got a fix up ultimate, 2 fix up ultimates. We got a fix up pipe bomb with the mask look. We got a custom AW statue over there. I don't know if I should. I'm thinking about selling that, but maybe not. I don't know. What would be really sick is if someone painted that up to be like the pipe bomb 2011 gear. I might have to get my boy Brian on that, but yeah, because that's totally inaccurate. He never wore that shirt with those kick pads, and yeah, it's just inaccurate. But if someone could paint it up, that would be amazing. And that pretty much does it. We just got some bunch of extra Punk head scans down there with some titles, some more Punk figures that I don't know where to put yet. It's pretty much all the new releases that they keep making. I just have no room for them, but got the a couple of SES figures. That one is as is. There's a fix-up one back there with the long hair and the thick beard. TLC 2011, or not TLC, Not a Champions 2011 right there, and then obviously the pipe bomb as is. We got a Punk DVD right there with some stickers over there. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. We got a couple mock figures in there. We'll take a look through those as well as what's in this bin and maybe a later video. But yeah, as you can see, we just have stuff scattered around. Well, actually, we have more stuff over here on this side. I actually almost forgot, but we got 2 Supreme Punks mint on card there, as well as 2 Ultimate Punks, more of them. So we have 3 of them. Got 1 up there and then 2 down here. And these are actually different. You have to see the ringside exclusive sticker over the title there. This one, they changed it. I think it was a running change because now they release it with the ringside sticker over the kick pads, so they're actually different. So that's why I decided to keep those two. Down here, we just have extra decals whenever I need them. We got a WWE shop shirt down there that I got at Rumble, with more decals. Bunch of shirts here, custom shirts, the Top Picks shirt there, and then just a bunch of punk fodder that I just keep for customs, fix-ups, just things that I might do in the future. So we always have a fodder on hand there, some extra Stone Cold shirts. And then, yeah, just as far as what's over here, just things that that I'm currently in progress of making, whether it's fix-ups or whatever the case may be, but I'm really just need to put them away. And but yeah, as you can see, we're working on Uso fix-ups, some Rollins fix-ups. These are ready to get put away. We got the greatest hits Batista and the Rey Mysterio, great figures, also the Ultimate Rock, 2 of them. So yeah, we also got some Walking Dead here. I don't want to show you guys too much of that. If you guys want to see that, let me know, but because I can make a whole separate video on that. But and then up here on top of the bin full of figures, we have a Bad Blood photograph that I bought in Vegas. Yeah, I just thought that was pretty sick. I think it was like 10 bucks or something, so I just said why not. And then coming over here real quick, we got a couple slap bands, the 2 that I wanted. We got the WrestleMania 41 Collector's Cup that I got at the Superstore. And this right here, I'm actually gonna post this pretty soon, but it's a custom Negan Punk. And I don't know how many of you watch The Walking Dead or are fans of Walking Dead, but if you are, you would know that that is badass. And I guess we can end it all off with this special piece over here, and it's the Vegas exclusive John Cena with the exclusive Vegas shirt. And yeah, me and Muscle Bro Figs, and also Brian, BW Customs, we all went to Mania, and me and Muscle Bro actually were able to snag this Cena, not from the Superstore, but from someone who was reselling it for like only 20 bucks more from what the Superstore was selling for. So got a steal on that. We actually met up with him at Allegiant Stadium during WrestleMania, and so yeah, me and him were able to snag 2 of those Cenas. And yeah, that Mania trip just in general was just such an amazing experience, such a fun time going with Muscle Bro and BW. And we also met up with MDT and Wrestling Hero Figs, Wrestling Stage Creator, Danny Meltzer. It was just an incredible time, and I will never forget it. So yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up, at least for now, for my CM Punk complete collection. So yeah, again, sorry guys about all the cuts, but I'm just starting to get used to this YouTube stuff and how I'm gonna film and talk and all this different stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please leave a thumbs up, and go over to my Instagram if you guys want to see more in-depth photos of all these figs, at figskib_customs. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day. God bless, and I'll see you guys in the next one.